Alright, so as you can see, I'm here with the U11MINI 4K and the new RC3 Smart Controller, and I'm going to go ahead and start it up and show you guys how it performs. Now, I'm not going to go through all of the app settings and features, as I've already done that in another video, but if you want to check that out, you can go to the last video I did on it, which was the full review, and that's up on the channel. That's more of a longer video on that. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to turn on the quad. Make sure I got you in the camera here. Alright. Wait until it does its gimbal calibration. And then the next thing you're going to do is just turn on the remote. So you can see it automatically turns on by itself. Why wouldn't it? And you have to wait a little bit until these lights here on the controller stop blinking. When they're solid, that means you have paired the quad to the controller. Takes a few seconds. There you go. You heard that beep. Now you see that it's solid. It's connected. Now I just wait for the screen to open. It's pretty hot outside today. I'm here in the shade. Alright, so we have the app here, and I'm just going to show you real quick, and I'll have to follow up on another video showing you everything in detail. But alright, so you want to swipe down twice. Alright, there you go, and you'll see you'll get the functions tab. You have your internet connection, Bluetooth, airplane mode, screen record, which is awesome. You can screen record. You have your gear wheel for the settings, so if I press that, it's kind of finicky. You gotta like really press it. Alright, come on, you can work. Alright, it's not working. Anyway, I have a SD card inserted here, and you see it on this side. This is your notifications area where you see everything, notifies you when there's a new update, etc., etc. Right now it tells me I have the SanDisk SD card installed. So let me try. Alright, now it's working. Let me see. Yeah, there you go. So the settings, gear wheel, you press that, and just like a smartphone, you see your network and internet, connected devices. That beep means that now I have satellites, by the way. Connected devices, apps, notifications, storage, sound, display, wallpaper, accessibility, security, privacy, location, passwords and accounts, blah 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 blah, and all about the tablet. So I'm gonna run through that real quick because I don't have time to do this right now. I just wanted to fly this thing. So after you do that, let me see 1 second. If I swipe, close those tabs like that, and I'm gonna go to go fly. Alright, and it's gonna ask you to calibrate the remote, so you want to do that. So let me see if you can see it. You do. It's sort of like a little swan dance until it disappears. It disappeared, as you can see. And let me see if I have 9 sats, so I'm going to wait until I have full sats here, 10 or at least 12 or more, and then we'll take it up for a flight. Now, like I said, it's pretty hot, so I'm here in the shade. I'm surrounded by trees, so I'm probably not going to get that much satellites until I go out in the open, so I'm going to have to take off now. Let me see if I could take off by pressing the takeoff button. So you press on it, and you have to, it says please unlock and take off, so you want to slide to start the motors. So you see I've started the motors. It's going to confirm, check the battery installation. Yep, I got it installed. And then it's going to say take off, so I want to take off. So I'm going to do that again. Press take off. And there you go. Alright. So you can see, one thing I wanted to do is calibrate it, which I didn't do. So Hold on, I have it on normal. To change the, I got it sport. Just press the button, this button once to change the speeds. Now I have it on smooth. All right, now I have 13 sats. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start recording. Ooh, it drops. Hold on, I forgot one thing I forgot, is to fold out my antennas. Guys, don't forget to do that. I was rushing it here. Sorry about that. Always fold out your antennas. If not, you're gonna get the best signal, right? Okay, so I'm going to take it up and I'm gonna start recording. It's recording. I just wanted to see how it flies. I'm not gonna do any of the AI features. I don't know if they're really AI features, but right now it seems to be flying well. I have solid signal. Where am I? I'm at height 5.6. We'll go a little bit higher. I do notice it sometimes. It does like this crab walk. I don't know why. But it is performing pretty well. The signal's stable. Go up a little bit more. All right. Still have it at visual line of sight. And yeah, it looks like it's working pretty well. So I'm gonna stop it here. And what I'm gonna do is I wanna take a picture. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Take a picture. Hopefully you're seeing that on screen. I don't know if you can. I'm not doing a screen record, which I should, but oh well. Continue to record here. Raise it up a little bit more. All right, have it at 16. And let me see. Ooh, the yaw is pretty delicate. Moves very fast. I didn't see any settings to fix that. Anyway, I'm gonna go here. And I don't know why, but maybe it's me. I don't know if you guys see it's flying sideways maybe. Okay, stop it here. Go through here. Flies really fast. And I have it on smooth, which is interesting. And I'm looking at it from here and it's flying pretty fast for smooth. I still have it at line of sight. All right. Go back over here. Let it come towards me. Yeah, it is doing some sort of crab walking, which I don't like. I don't know why it does that. Come back here. Alright, I'm gonna tilt the gimbal down, or which way? Yeah, I'm going down. Tilt it down here. Get a different view of the trees. Yeah, the yaw is very delicate. Very, very delicate. I mean, I didn't hardly touch it, and it just ooh. Did the quad just go down, or the camera did? Can't tell. Anyway, all right, so I wish they had ND filters for this thing. It's not a, it's not a DJI, it's not a Sky Rover, and it's not an Atom. That's for sure. But it's fun, for beginners. It has a decent camera, sorry. I have a little speech impediment today. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right? It's coming back towards me. I didn't want to take it that far because my last experience with it, it was like all over the place and I couldn't trust it. But yeah, look, I'm just slightly touching the yaw, and it's definitely finicky. It's definitely finicky. All right, so I'm just gonna take it here real quick. I'm gonna leave it right there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just slow it by itself. I don't know why. I still have battery, it's not overheating. Wanted to do a pull away, so I'm going to try to do that, see how that acts. Alright, looks like it's doing a good job pulling away. Now I'm looking at the quad. It looks like it's facing sideways. It's not really facing, maybe it's like the body is facing sideways, but the camera's facing straight. I don't know. You guys tell me, how does it look? Yeah. What did I wanted to try out while I'm here? It's too hot. I'm already sweating. My goodness, it's so hot. Hopefully this thing doesn't overheat on me. Screen record. Let me try screen recording that this time. All right, am I screen recording? Yes, I am. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna try that again and put myself in the middle. Push says not to keep it farther than 50, so I'm gonna do that again. GPS follow. Anyway, I just wanted to take it out for a quick flight test. Nothing too heavy today. I'm sweating. So I'm gonna call this one a wrap. I'll come back out here another day and try out some more things. But don't expect me to check out all of these active features, because I don't know, they just don't work well for me. In my experience with it, I never have gotten it to work properly. So anyway, I'm gonna call it a wrap. I'm gonna land this guy and then I'll catch you guys on another one. You guys have a nice day, stay cool out there, and see you soon. God bless you all.